What a perfect way to end off the week. I always look forward to Mushoku Tensei because well, it's rapidly gone up in my estimations from episode 1, I think it was. And now we're so far through season 2 and really having a show which has a character with several flaws, let's admit that, and yet also deals with relationships and the things so maturely. Actually going through with things, wanting to settle down with her, find a house, get married. I want to see how far our boy actually makes it in this world. Especially with some of the colourful characters that he's met along the way. Definitely making friends with, like, Buddy Guddy. How's that going to be useful down the line? I want to find out. Probably you do too. So, strap in, get a drink. Let's enjoy the adventure that Mushoku Tensei has for us. Hopefully that's not a bell of ill omen. Just a postmaster. Saves him a bit of a walk. When we don't have the... Well, I can think maybe Paul? Yeah, considering they don't have vehicles or anything, walking around delivering letters is going to take some time. Eastport. And that port town just there looked pretty good. Quite built up right by the water. Oh, so that's why. Roxy there. A familiar face? Oh no. I saw the hand wrap there. There's a few characters which I can think of, one of them being a, well, unless he's grown his hair out, short, green-haired man. Or one of the beast people. Well, that was quite a nice little letter there, considering some of their ups and downs that they've had previously. Well, we'll find out at a later date. But having a perfectly reasonable reason for the kids to come on a journey to go live with him. Not some matter of urgency or trial that needs to be gone through. No, just it's a little dangerous to have the kids travelling with us, so would you mind taking care of them? It would put my mind at ease. And I do wonder what kind of tips and tricks they're going to come up with the research into that puppet they found. Considering it is a little hardy, tough to break. And how long is it going to be before the family unit somewhat comes back together? Also, I just saw Sylphiette sitting there just now. Did I get a hint at something? The tone in his voice. And it seems as though their idyllic life is going to get a little rowdy. Well, she seems happy with it. I mean, they've definitely got the room for it. True. His life is fully flipped from what it was before. He's found a sense of existence, a self-worth in himself. Is she just going to, she's happy as she is? Teach a spell. Okay. That's understandable for Sylphie, considering that he was her tutor long, long ago. That will be very, very useful, considering the amount of times he's been in danger. Healing. He's not empathic enough. So he just needs to experience being healed, understand what it means to be on the receiving end of that. But there's something that he can't do, rather than be a all-rounder genius. Visualize it. I mean, it's definitely disturbing the surface. Is this going to falter or dramatically increase her falter? Well, they'll just have to keep trying. That's not something that he even contemplated, but also not something he would be willing to do. That was sweet. The culmination of her work there. Well, I don't think this is a portal back home, but okay. In theory. So what is she planning to do? If she can work out how to bring something here, is that what she's doing there to send back? I mean, she's going a high level with it. Do they have an inexhaustible amount of mana to be able to power it all? And is there areas of this world which are seeped in mana more than others? Oh no. It's not solid. There was a mistake in the printing. Was it? Well, yeah, I suppose. But the idea is they just need to work out why. Well, hopefully she doesn't give up right there from just this kind of failure. His eye is just there. Yeah, she's not in a talkative mood right now. After thinking that she was so close to bringing something here, the longer it takes, the longer she stays in this world, the more failures she stacks up on. I don't think she's as strong as you think. Wow. That's when the despair kicks in. And even if she can go home, is she in any state to do so? What would she be going back to? Yep, that's despair. After being given a flicker of hope, thinking she had finally done it, to have it torn away from her like that. You can say, yep. I don't think this is something that healing magic can really help with, but I like how he had to remind him, be gentle. So, much like with Cliff and Eleanise, he's suffering some brunt as well. But yeah, are we going to get more trying to help her with her troubles rather than only Rudy? Good that they have so much autonomy in this school where they can go about like this. So, well, that's good. I was going to say, so, since he's not able to do anything for her, the least he can do is show some concern for this one. But is that the only thing she cares for? Probably not. All of her time and energy been going into her research trying to get home. Is this time for a little soul searching and reaching out? That's good of her, but also is Sylphie going to be a little perturbed that he keeps bringing people home? Possibly, but it was best to keep it away from her, especially in her current state. I mean, it was mentioned that he wasn't looking very great. I see. Seeing her in that manner brought back exactly what he used to be like. Don't suppose you would be able to. If he hadn't found himself in this family that he had. Didn't have that support. He has it in spades, if nothing else. I mean, yeah, there was potato chips at the reception. I mean, being reminded of her conveniences of the past life might not be the greatest right now. But much like what happened with the paper, is there only so much it can handle before it overloads? Can you make the circle bigger? No. I mean, that is a give. It's a summoning circle. Figure out where it went wrong, what they can do to... Doesn't matter. The greatest ideas can come from the oddest of places. Because you're not looking at it through the lens of what you should be doing. Cliff straight into it, and the heavy breathing while he's trying to work it out. And this is why you need a round table of ideas. Still, these slight bits of info that he's getting from his research there. Is he going to be okay handing it over? I mean, at a single glimpse... The single glimpse is able to see that much in the doll itself and its construction. The idea of such insane technology at his fingertips there. Good thing that they're at this academy of gifted people. All we need to do now is keep her spirit up a little, at least a little. Well, they're various ideas of what they've come up with. Maybe Cliff shouldn't be standing in the way of the one back there. Brainwave. All it needed... All it needed was a new outlook. A magic circle in 3D. If you can't layer it into one circle, multiply it. Yeah, no, not like he looks at all. And now having two people who know somewhat what they're doing at the circles. A creative difference. How many days and nights are they spending? I mean, they can't abandon it now, considering they're so close and figuring it out. And wow, okay, that is layered like that. Much like a multi-layered circuit board, actually, yeah. Just think about it in that respect. Are there any sections which are missing? Didn't bring a lid with it, though. Managed to get a bottle. A soft and pliable glass, that is. But it's a significant step. If it was something that this world could create, you wouldn't know specifically if it worked, but now you have a suitable vessel for storing liquids. Don't be in such a rush to try and get home that she overworks herself again. I see. Considering they just saved her from that pit that she was in. Bodyguardy's drinking well. I do like how you can actually tell the various characters, especially Bodyguardy, let's be honest, in the way they're clapping alone. Seeing her perk up and be able to actually figure out one thing, is someone going to be wondering where their bottle went? Really depends on how much she's able to summon in the future. How much tech can she bring into this world? And what can she send over? Is it just a one-way journey? But having some level of success like this, being able to overcome issues by extending that hand, by getting others to work in conjunction with you. You can hit your head against a brick wall not knowing how to proceed. Get someone that has no idea what it is that you're working on. Sometimes the most simple of answers could be staring you in the face. But what kind of grand change is going to happen now that we know that the sisters are on their way over to their new abode? Are they going to, like the opening showed, be attached to their brother straight away? Or still hold a little animosity considering their last meeting? Hello? Who's that hiding behind the pillar there? They get on well. Where's she hugging? I think I saw a bandana there. The headband. I misremembered. He went bald, didn't he? It has been some time since they last saw each other. And now, you know, once again, Rudyard's doing what he did best. Protecting the little ones, those that couldn't protect themselves. Agreeing to travel with them to keep them safe. Now we just need to figure out what about the other characters that they haven't. Rudy hasn't had a chance to catch up with. Roxy for one of them. Also, is there going to be a time in the future, no matter how far, where he actually meets up again with the one who caused so much of his recent problems, who shattered his heart to that effect? God, having a world of magic and mystery where, granted, the magic circle entire segment kind of defeats this point, but whatever, but where we're trying to just focus on a normal home life, enjoying time with friends and family and loved ones. This is exactly what we need. It's a very connected storyline, one that we can really get behind. Likeable characters, for the most part. Still, the idea of spending your entire life on a goal, in this case trying to get home, having it so close, thinking you're at the pinnacle of your knowledge and figured it all out, and then it breaking in front of you. If it wasn't a goal of you're in a different world and trying to get back, maybe you wouldn't break down so easily. But thinking that there's no possible way back, that is a mire that would be difficult to climb out of. It's very good that she had some considerate people nearby willing to take up the bat for her. And a genius or two to help along with that. Next time that we're in that little research room, is she going to have a shelf full of different memorabilia? We've got a plastic bottle. What about next time? Some tea bags? A wind chime? You know, why not go all out? Bring a kettle. And, you know, being brought into this world from her current state of, you know, just trying to get out of school, well, bring her along a phone or two. Granted, probably wouldn't have great signal. Work that one out later. But for this amount of research to get done into summoning magic, to bring a plastic bottle in, how much went behind the teleportation incident as a whole to bring in so many people into this world, like Rudy and her, but later on the whole displacement of an entire city, an area of the continent. What the hell happened there? Was that summoning or teleportation? Is there a difference? Guess it depends on how you look at it. But I do love these characters, and the meetups again, like the coming across an old friend like Rushiard. They mean a lot more than other shows. Like, I think I was genuinely quite happy when I saw his face again. Other shows would be, oh, like, there they are. But no, it was like an old friend. Maybe I'm getting a little too attached to this show and I should back off. We'll have to see. I do wish that I could settle down with my loved one, go and take a bath and enjoy our times together. Instead, I'm stuck here watching anime. Still, if you've enjoyed, let me know. Leave a like and a comment down below. Consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss out. But most importantly, never give up when it's far too early to do so. And hopefully I get to see you in the next one. My patrons really are the ones that are supporting my channel, making sure that I have all of the magic circles I need to keep going. And so I need to thank Noku, Sal, Guado, Kite, M.O, Ruben Felomauer, Wolfie Sensei, and everyone else. For without you, I may be drawn into the spiral of despair, although mine is probably based on the YouTube algorithm. But thanks to all of you, I can just sit down, watch some anime, and for the most part, ignore everything else. So once again, thank you.